I'm Captain Logan.
And I'm Eric.
Eric, do you remember Steve Baxi?
Who?
You remember that guy?
Who?
You know, he used to work with us here on the channel. He had Bad Chat. He was on a lot of Geeks Not Nerds Live, and he did.
Yeah?
He did a spy movie rewind for a hot minute.
I watched those.
You remember that guy? Yeah. Well, Steve Baxi is still alive.
Wow.
Isn't that exciting? He did not disappear off the face of the planet like so many people thought. For the last, almost 3 months
disappeared?
now. Like 2.5 months.
Where's he been?
Well, I'll tell you. Steve is, and I haven't been able to talk about this whole time. I get questions all the time, what happened to Steve? Is he okay? And it gets more complicated because he still has occasional videos that show up on the channel. Yeah, because he's a crazy person. He made all these comic reviews like a year out. And so people...
He has them scheduled through January, I think.
Yeah, so people will have arguments in the comments of whether or not he's still on the channel. I've seen these threads where someone's like, no, he's still around. He just posted a video. I don't know why he's never in co-ops, but he's making stuff by himself. No, he's not. He made a bunch of stuff and had those set to... So if you've been watching his comic reviews, you've been seeing Steve Baxi from months ago.
I've got to tell you about the video I told Steve to make at one point.
Yeah.
Or, no, I'll maybe do it later. It might be... It might be morbid. Okay, I once made a joke to Steve. I was like, Steve...
He's not dead!
You should make a video about death and always have that queued as your last video and just keep moving it. And at some point you're gonna die and that video is gonna come up after.
If you're watching this, I'm dead. But Steve is not. He's okay. He's fine. Steve, and I won't go into details, but Steve and his family had some major money woes, and they ended up having to move back with family overseas. So they went back to India. That's where he's been, and this whole time he's been kind of waiting until it's feasible for him to make it back, and he needs some help, and that's why we're making this video. So Steve has one of his friends. He did not make this himself. A friend of Steve's made him a GoFundMe campaign, and you can donate there. And the hope is that if all of us pitch in a little bit, just whatever you can do, a couple bucks, $5, whatever you can do, if you're so inclined, if we all pitch in, or a bunch of us pitch in, we should be able to get him back before January, which is his big goal. He's hoping to make, because he's trying to get back to school. He's got a job waiting for him. He's got an apartment waiting for him. But it's kind of time sensitive. He just has to get back here. So this would be for plane fare and for just whatever he needs on the way back, and then when he gets here, just to have a little bit of money to get himself started again.
Well, then caviar he eats.
so we're...
Do not fund Steve Baxi's caviar addiction.
Why did I bring you? I could have done this by myself. Anyway, the point of this video is to ask folks if you would please help us to bring Steve back home, and in so doing, they'll be bringing him back to Geekvolution. He hasn't had the means to make videos while he's been there. When he gets back, he'll be able to come back to the channel.
Make videos with us.
Probably pretty quickly. So anyway, we are hoping to see Steve come back to the States before 2017, and that's what this video is about. So the GoFundMe, of course, is in the description, and again, please go there if you're so inclined and give as much as you can. Eric and I will both be helping Steve Baxi come back, and anyway,
Baxi, come back. That's a Shane reference.
Thanks. Yeah.
There's a video where I made Steve watch Shane to watch another movie, and I was like, oh yeah, this movie doesn't have that much to do with Shane. Sorry you had to watch a 2-hour movie.
But now you'll understand the shame thing in 60s Batman.
No, I would understand that.
No, I mean him.
Oh, yeah.
But now we've explained that maybe the one thing about Batman you didn't know already.
Steve's hunched over on his horse. Is he dead? Is he just riding off? So we don't know.
He's not dead! If you're watching this video of me hunched over on a horse... Anyway, thanks a lot for watching. We sure appreciate it. If you can, help Steve Baxi get back to the States and to Geekvolution. I'm Captain Logan.
I'm Eric.
And we'll see you again real soon.
I miss Steve.